Marcel Williams here with Elliott Wave Source, #1 source for Elliott Wave technical analysis. Today is July 3rd, 2013, and today I will be covering a couple of key pairs. So let's just start out with the Kiwi, and then we'll jump into some things we touched upon earlier this week. So now with the Kiwi currently on the hourly charts, with this pair we were looking for it to push higher from this point, as we see that we had waves 1 through 4 completed, and then currently working on that 5th and final wave. Tried to take advantage of this 2 weeks ago, but we just kind of got caught with that stop. But our targets definitely were met with this pair. So as we jump down on the 50-minute charts, take a closer look at that 5th and final wave. So we see that we have wave 1 here, wave 1 followed by slightly over a 50% retracement for wave 2, and then we had that 3rd wave, the extended wave in the bunch, and then now we're looking for wave 4 to retrace about 50%. As we see with wave 2, it was a zigzag correction, and wave 4 is setting up to be a flat correction. So we're just going to see if it's a regular flat or if it's going to be a run-in flat. That has yet to be seen. So this pair, just get our targets for that C wave. So a 61% retracement, 61% correction would be at 78, because it could do 61% of wave A, so that would be at 78, or 100% would be at 78.5, 78.6. So those are our two targets on this pair, 78 and then 78.6. And as we see, we're already pretty close on that target before we start to see that correction. So we could see a bounce from that trend line right here before it starts to correct. Initially, we entered this pair at 77.2, 77.1, around that area. Entered that pair last night, and we're looking for that 78.4 level. But now I'll just revise that and look at that 78 area, as we could see price action bounce off that trend line. Now let's jump over to the Euro Pound, something we covered on Monday. And with this pair, we did take it short. We gave out a signal to enter the pair short, as we were looking at a bounce off this. This is the upper bounds of the channel, this trend line right here. We were looking at that level at 0.858 level, and we were looking for 60 pips in this pair. So our targets were met, and we also were looking to go long this pair. Initially, we were looking to go long this pair. So targets were met, and then we entered the pair long at 851, and we're looking for it to push off from this point. So as we see, price action has found some support from this slightly ascending trend line, and that's at 0.848, that level. So for those that are not long at this pairs yet, you can definitely look towards that. Prices might not go back that low, but you can look towards that, or 0.85 or 849. Definitely look towards that and look for this pair to go long. And then the comp becomes invalid. The price action breaks below this area F of 0.8465. So definitely looking for this pair to push higher, and the targets for this is that 86 region, that 86, 87 region. So that first major resistance would come at that channel, so at 88.58 of that area. So once price action breaks above 86, then we could see it push towards 87. Now let's just look at the Euro Aussie real quick. This was a pair we were looking to go short, but we were looking to go short on the break of this trend line. We had it set up as a head and shoulder correction, but as we see, price action push beyond the right shoulder, making that invalid. And then now we're just looking for this pair to start to correct. It appears as if it's going to be a flat correction, so price is going to test the highs of wave 5 and then correct, but I will not rule out if we are still in that wave 3 and prices push higher. So we'll stay away from this pair at this current time. I'll just wait until it starts to correct before we look to go long. And then last but not least, just take a quick look at gold and get an update, see what it's doing. So we did call out a reversal in this pair. We call for a reversal, and we're still looking at that. So this is the 15-minute charts right now, and saw waves 1, 3, and 5 completed. 3 was the extended wave, indicated by the increase in volume. And initially, where we were looking for this pair to retrace about 50 to 61.8%, as it would line up with that ascendant trend line. But as the trend line pushes higher, it appears as if we might just see a 50% to a 38.2% retracement. So around 112.20 to 112.30, around that region. We should see price push lower to that area and then continue to push higher. We still like this pair to go higher, as we do think the reversal has begun, and we're looking for it to go back towards 2000. So we'll closely monitor these pairs just to keep track and see if we can give you guys any more buying opportunities in them. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. Any questions or comments, definitely feel free to jump in the chat room, and you can ask Paul or myself, and we will gladly assist you with anything that may come up. For you guys that are not members as yet, you can definitely feel free to follow us on Twitter. The Twitter handle is @eWaveSource, and there you can just keep up to date with what we're looking at, and we do give out charts of the day, and those are usually free, so you can definitely at least take a look at those. And then feel free to sign up for our 7-day trial as well, and you can see if our trading style matches up with your trading needs. So once again, thanks for watching the video, and have a safe week trading on the rest of the week.